Hello everyone, this is Syed. Today I'm here to show you guys a different recipe, guys. It's called Kashmiri Dhansak. I'm going to make a family portion today because I got a lot of requests from people that for the family portions, any recipes. So that's why today I decided to make the Kashmiri Dhansak for family like 6-7 people. You can, easily can have. So I go here. I got on the bone chicken, about 1 kg. On the bone chicken curry cut, and here I got some soaked daal. Let me show you. I'm using here. Two types of daal. As you can see, the red lentils and the Moong daal. So I soaked them for about an hour. Actually, I soaked them. So I'm gonna wash them and I'm gonna use them into my dhansak. Let me show you guys the dal I'm using. The yellow one. It's called Moong daal. Moong daal washed. You can find it anywhere in any Asian shops or supermarkets. But I'm not sure about the Asda or Tesco or Sainsbury, but you can easily find them in any Asian shops. So let's start, guys. I got here one aluminium pot. As you can see, I'm gonna add half cup of cooking oil. I'm using 1 cup thing is. I'm gonna add half cup. Let's see half cup is okay. Half cup will be fine, guys. Now, guys, I'm going to add some garam masala now. Mix whole garam masala. Cinnamon stick, bay leaf, cardamom, and black peppercorns. I'm going to add some garlic ginger paste. Guys, garlic ginger paste, I got a video recipe on my channel. It's homemade. I will put it on my description. For the garlic ginger paste, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon. When the garlic ginger paste is a bit light brown, guys, then I'm going to add my chopped onion. I got here about 3 chopped onion, guys. So I'm going to add about 1 cup onion, guys. I'm using 1/4 cup here, as you can see. So I added 4, so 4 of them actually 1 cup. I'm going to actually a little bit more than 1 cup, about 1 cup and 1/4 cup. Salt I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon, guys, because it's 1 kg chicken, so 1 teaspoon is fine. Now I'm not adding any water now. What I'm going to do, I will try to caramelize the onion into the oil instead of adding water. So, and also make sure it's in low heat, guys, low medium heat. So I'm going to close the lid. And also, guys, let me show you before I close the lid. As you can see, this is very. Give me 1 second, Rich. Let me show you. Look, this is very important, guys. When you add the onion, check if there's enough oil to cook your onion. Otherwise, if you see it's too dry, there's not enough oil yet, then add a little bit of oil. But we added half a cup oil, a bit more than half a cup, and there's 3 onions, medium sized, finely chopped. It doesn't need to be finely chopped. You can add the sliced onion as well, as long as your onion get cooked into the oil. So I'm going to close the lid now. I haven't added any water yet. I'm gonna cook the onion. I'm gonna make it soften into this oil, caramelize it. Then later I will add water, not now. After 2-3 minutes, guys. Always, check it. Stir it occasionally. It's always better, because otherwise you never know, the onion can get burnt. But let me show you. I have to put that one because the pot is too big, too high. So let me show you guys. I'm sorry for the shape. Look, as you can see, it hasn't burnt. It's caramelizing nicely. This is why I said you have to cook it on low medium heat. Never cook it on the high heat. Look at that. I'm not gonna add water yet. I will. About 30-40% is done. Let's wait about 1 more minute. Then I'll add the water. Right, after 1 minute, let's check. I'll check the onion. As you can see, guys, it's almost brown. Now I'll actually add some water now. It's the perfect time to add some water. With everything comes in the look. The oil is already on the top, the onion. So now I can add some water. I'm gonna add warm water, about 1/3 cup of water. As you can see, I'm using 1/3 cup. Actually, I'll add a little bit more. Another 1/3 cup, so about half cup, and I think it'll be less than half. Less than half. Now I'm going to put the heat a little bit high. When the water is dried, then I'm going to add the tomato puree. Right, let's check, guys. As you can see, my onion is almost softened. Now this is the best time to add the tomato puree. So I'm using here tomato paste. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Put the heat down. Now I'm going to add the spices. But before I add the spices, guys, I'm going to add some Kashmiri masala spice paste, which one we use for the marination mostly. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri masala paste. And I will add a little bit of oil. It's a nice flavored oil, guys. About 2 teaspoons of oil. Then stir it again. Right, as you can see, I'm gonna add the spices now. So now I'm going to add mixed curry powder, guys. I got the video recipe on my channel. That includes turmeric, coriander, cumin powder, garam masala, and some paprika as well. So I'm going to add about I'm using 1 teaspoon here. Let's check. I'm going to add actually 1.5 teaspoon. Then I'm going to add some Kashmiri chili powder. This is up to you guys how much things you want, but if you have Kashmiri chili powder, add 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder, and if you have paprika, same. But red chili powder, if you have, add some heat as well if you want. That's up to you. So I'm going to add some green chilies, guys, now. I chopped them, but you can slice them as well if you want to add it by sliced thingy. And also I'm going to add some Fanuegreek leaves. About 1 tablespoon, guys. And I'm going to fry the spices. Let me show you the spice I'm made, guys. I'm going to add the chicken now once the spice is bit melted. Now I'm going to add the chicken. Now. I'm going to add the chicken now, guys. As you can see, it's washed and cleaned. That's right. Now I'm going to add a little bit of garam masala. I'm going to add about half teaspoon of garam masala powder. Alright, guys, now I'm going to add some lemon juice. Guys, Dhansak, as you know, it's sweet, sweet, sour, and hot. But I'm not adding any sweet. I mean sugar or anything sweet. But if you want to add, I mean you can add some. But I'm just adding a little bit of lemon juice, about 1 tablespoon. If you want to add more, you can add. That's open option for you guys. The sweetness or sourness or hot, anything you can add. This is totally up to you how much you want to add. But I added, as you saw, I added Kashmiri chili powder for about 1.5 teaspoon, and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. But I'm not adding any sugar. So this is up to you what you want. So you can add it if you want to. Now I'm going to add the lentils. Lentils I go here, guys. I washed them properly. It was soaked for an hour, and it's actually mixed with moong dal and red lentils, as you can see. So I'm adding the dal now, and the dal is actually here 1 cup red lentils and half cup moong dal. The red one is 1 cup, and the moong dal, the yellow one, is actually half a cup here. And I'm also boiling some water into the kettle, so my hot water will be ready for this. I'm going to add some water after I fry them a little bit into the spice. about 1 minute on low medium heat. Fry them, the dal is better with the spices, then you add the water. If you add the water straight away, then it's gonna be, it's not gonna taste things like the flavor. So it'll be better if you fry them. Guys, I'm going to add some spring onion. It's optional, guys. If you don't think you want to add, you can skip it. And now, guys, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of butter ghee. 1 teaspoon of butter ghee. This is optional as well, guys. If you don't want to add butter ghee, then you can skip it. And make sure it doesn't burn into the bottom, guys. You have to stir it well. Look, the color is changing now, as you can see. I don't know if you can see. Look, because I'm frying the lentils with the chicken. That's why the color is changing. Now I'm going to add the water. Right, guys, I'm going to add the water now. I'm using 1 cup here, so I'll add go kettle water here, hot water. So I'm gonna add 1 cup. Two cup. 3 cup. And 4 cup. Let's check if it's okay enough. Right, let's stir it, mix it well, and see if it's enough. Because the lentils, when it get cooked here, as you know, it's become thicker. So that's why you need enough water. Get soaked into the water. That's why you have to be enough. There has to be enough water. I think it will be enough, guys. 4 cup of water is absolutely fine. But if you want to add a little bit more, and put the heat up, guys. Put the heat on high. And I'm going to cook for at least 5 to 8 minutes. Let's see. When the lentil is done, then the curry is ready. So guys, I'm going to check here after 3-4 minutes. You have to stir it occasionally, guys. Make sure there's the lentils is easily is stuck into the bottom, so you have to be careful when you cook the lentils or Dhansaks, especially, or tiger dals. And lentils are really tricky, they easily get stuck. So I think yeah, it's absolutely fine, guys. I'm going to cook it for more 5 to maybe I have to cook for more 5 to 8 minutes easily. Also, guys, after 5 minutes on high heat, yeah, when you will see it's bubbling, the gravy, put the heat on low, minimum level, maybe a little bit more than the minimum level, yeah, as you can see. When you see it's bubbling, so I need more 5 to 10 minutes. 5 to 8 minutes, guys, until the water dried. So let it cook on low heat. I'm going to add some coriander. Then I'll give it a stir. You can see, guys, it's cooking perfectly. Right, let's check it, guys, after 6 minutes. As you can see, let me check the lentil. Check the lentil if it's done or not. It's almost done, guys, but I will actually wait a little bit more to make it smoother. But if you don't like smoother, then that's absolutely fine. The chicken is cooked, everything cooked, guys, as you can see. But I will make it a bit more smoother. Right guys, my dal still I'm cooking it because as you can see my dal still not smooth yet. Need be more smoother. So I will cook on low, medium. I'm gonna cook it on medium heat more, 5 minutes. Let's see. But in the meantime, guys, I'm going to prepare something for this. I'm going to roast some chilies, not fry. The bad side chilies. This is actually guys optional. You don't have to add it, but I normally add it on my Kashmiri Dhansak. So I'm going to roast them, not fry them into the oil, just to roast it. So there's over here non-stick pan. I don't know if you guys saw those chilies, bullet chilies, Kashmiri chili. About I don't know, maybe about 20 of them, or 10-15. If you have got the big one, guys, you can add the big one. You can do the big one as well. Big one about 5-6 of them. But obviously I haven't got the big one. I got these ones. I'm going to fry them. And here's my dal is cooking here, as you can see. There's some more green coriander powder. Just dry roast them for. Then I will put it. I'm gonna put it into the Dhansak. So this is, guys. This is gonna be my first pot curry, guys. Pot recipe. My first chicken pot curry, chicken pot Dhansak. Because I get a lot of requests, guys, for the big portion, like 4 or 5 people or 6 people. Obviously, normally I do. So far, what I did actually, I did 1 to 2 people's portions. Because my chilies are roasted, so I'm going to add them now into my curry. And also, guys, this is optional, as I said. If you think it's too hot for you, just skip them. If you don't like it, you can skip them, no problem. Let's start it. I'm going to take it back and I'm going to add them. Okay, guys, let's check. My Kashmiri Dhansak is almost ready, guys. As you can see, my dals are almost smooth now. And you have to stir it up, continuously, guys. Once the water is dried, the lentil is soaked, you have to stir it. Otherwise, if it gets burnt, gets stuck into the bottom of the dal, then if it's burnt, then it's not gonna taste nice, guys. Trust me. This is very important. Once his dal is soaked 100%, then the water is dried, then you have to stir them. It's all done, guys. It's all ready. I'm going to switch off the heat. It's all ready. Right, guys, as you can see, my Dhansak is all ready. Look at the color, guys. I don't know if you can see in the camera. Trust me, the color is really good and so smooth, creamy, and also the chicken is perfectly cooked as well, guys. Let me take one. That's it, guys. My Kashmiri chicken Dhansak is done. on the bone chicken Dhansak. As I said, it's a family meal, guys. I just made it today for you. Easily you can make it simplest way, guys. On the bone chicken or off the bone, boneless chicken you can use as well. And it's a very smooth, creamy and flavorsome curry, guys. Trust me, it's really good, and I'm getting the flavor. It's coming from the curry. You try it and let me know. Let me show you the chicken Dhansak I cooked it today. And also, guys, you know the sweet, sour and hot, guys. This is totally up to you how much things you want. As I said, I added 1.5 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, and I added also lemon juice, about 1 tablespoon. I didn't add any sugar, but if you want to add some sugar, you can add a little bit of sugar, guys. It's up to you. And also, please, guys, share, comment, and like. If you have any question regarding this recipe or any other recipe, guys, please leave a comment below. I will answer as soon as possible. That's it, guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Hope to see you guys. Bye bye.